that I wrote yesterday. Okay, well, welcome to Theros. Um,
Wow.
this is a world where, from its conception, has been governed by the collective subconscious of the mortals that inhabit it. It's similar in many ways to the Silver Age of Greek mythology, where the gods are present and ever meddling in the affairs of the mortals of the realm. Um, However, the big difference is that the gods did not come first in Theros. This may or may not be like common knowledge in the
Your
world,
tongue.
uh, but sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was making a joke and saying, bite your tongue, heretic.
um,
Some of us.
Basically, so this world um, has only three planes in it. Uh, the plane of Theros that we're on, the plane of Nyx, which resides in the night sky above you, and the underworld, which is deep below the ground. Similar to Greek myth, the underworld is as far below as the heavens are above. I think in Greek myth, the actual myth is that if you dropped a stone from the heavens, it would fall for 9 days and hit the ground, and that distance again is how far the underworld is under the ground. Um, Anyways, the realm of Nyx is full of a that's the source of magic here, and it's a dreamlike substance that, like I said, the collective subconscious of humanity, well, all con- all mortals with a consciousness. Um, it crafted first the like primordial titans, which were embodiments of innate fears uh, that early humans had. Um, I think like I don't remember exactly what all the fears were, but just innate stuff like the first things that people knew to be afraid of. Eventually, the ideas of like destiny and fear of the unknown gave rise to the first of the gods, Clothis and Crufix. And then, as more ideas spawned, the second generation of gods, Nylea, uh, Heliod, Thassa, Perforos, some others. Um, they were spawned from Nyx as well, and then again, as like humanity or mortal life grew, and more like specific things like the idea of like civilization or agriculture or inspiration were formed. Gods of those ideas formed as well, and right now there's a pantheon of 15 gods. Um, the world is full of other like divine beings, celestials, angels, but nothing quite on the level of God. Um, there has been three instances of a mortal attaining godhood. The first of those was uh, Aethrios, who was the first mortal to ever die. And as he died and looked to the gods, they were like, "Oh shit, what are we gonna do now? Mortals are gonna keep dying." And they set Atrios to sort and monitor the influx of mortal souls. The second of these was uh, Phoenix, the god of deception. He was a mortal who died and was the first to find his way back from the underworld. In doing so, he lost any identity of his human life, uh, but he returned and um, set a path for many to follow eventually, leading to a race of people called the Returned, that are uh, shells with no memory of who they were before. And then the third to achieve godhood was a satyr named Xenagos. Xenagos learned that the gods were created from the minds of mortals and thought this was ridiculous and was like, well, if that can happen, then I can just get enough people to believe that I'm a god and I will be. And it worked for him. Um, he attained a lot of power until the sun god, the god of morality, Heliod, dispatched a champion who slayed Xenagos, the only god to have died. Also, uh, elsewise, the idea that like belief forms what's true, while that is correct, it is not something where you can be looking at a god and decide, I don't believe in you, so therefore you can't hurt me. If all of creation stops believing in the god for 1,000 years or so, they would fade out of existence. But nothing small scale. Um, and with that, let's see, do I have any? Theros is a relatively small realm. The map that I think y'all are looking at is everything that's known at this point. Um, there are lands to the east of the Orioned Mountains that are dangerous and unexplored. Um, the sea, the farther out you go, becomes more and more tumultuous. The realm itself is ringed by great rivers, um, and at this river, going over it is the surest way, besides dying, to get to the underworld. Um, no one has ever crossed the rivers and not gone to the underworld, though there's not an easy way to know that, I guess. Um, there is tell of an island that sits on the edge of the world in the river that houses a path to the underworld to get there and not die. Um, doo, doo, doo. Yeah. Uh, currently, we will kind of zoom in on a road just about a mile out of Meletis, the one of the three largest polis in the realm. Um, a couple of your characters are very familiar. Some of you, this may be your first time traveling here. Um, doo, doo, doo. We will start with a cart near the front of this train of travelers. Um, in it, we find a couple of characters on their way back to town to their home after going on a bit of a supply run, doing some trading with some of the neighboring smaller uh, townships. Um, driving the horses. If I could get Oni to introduce or describe your character a little bit.
Uh, Kali is a 5'6" Anvil right fire genasi. He looks mainly human. He has like a metallic like skin. You can sometimes see it when he sweats, or well, when he does sweat, it's very hard because it's like a lot of heat. So he creates steam actually. But he has cracks running all down his body. He has a fist, like where it looks like a fist went through his back at, and he has like a giant hammer on his back. And he's just riding now with his weapons and supplies in the back cart. There.
All right. And sitting in the cart next to you, Katie, if you would describe your character.
All right, I have art, of course. Akira is a little freak, honestly. They are a Triton. Very deep sea looking, kind of freaky. They're probably like 5'2" ish, gray skin, big dark eyes. They have a tail, and they're just kind of wearing some like dark robes and just sitting there, looking at the scenery.
Yeah, fantastic. So, like I said, y'all were out doing a little bit of gathering of supplies. Y'all have not been gone long, just a couple of days. But in your travels, you came across a lot more people traveling. It's easy whenever you come across a river and the travelers kind of pile up to form a bit of a train. Solidarity in numbers helps protect from raiders, that kind of thing. Highwaymen. In front of you, you see a few patrolmen, guards. Oh, Craig. Craig has just left the building
Are you
uh,
fucking up?
already.
Not good on the track record, Craig.
Uh, the application did not respond.
Now
Okay, there you
recording.
go. Welcome back, buddy. So yeah, in front of you there are a patrol of three Meletan guards, hoplites. You see them carrying spears and shields, riding on horses. I know hoplites are generally foot soldiers, but they have horses because they were going further. Um, Behind you there are a few different carts and a few characters on foot. Um, a little ways back, there are a couple of characters. Um, One who is traveling this way from an area called the Badlands, um, up farther north here, near the uh, past the polis of Akros. Ted, if you could describe your character a little bit.
Oh boy, let me pull up my description because Halion is a mess. He basically looks like somebody decided to make a centaur and had no idea what they were doing. He is pretty tall as far as centaurs go, but like his eyes are mismatched, his nose is crooked. Even before he lost part of one ear, they were definitely different sizes. He has short black hair, which has been shaved on the side, which matches the horse equine part of his body, which is covered in a woven blanket that he wears, uh, which is about all he really wears because he doesn't have armor, and the only sort of decoration he has is a number of drop spindles for spinning yarn that are attached to the blanket and to the large strange spear that he carries, the lance.
Yes. So you uh, received an omen um, that took a little bit of interpreting, and you're not totally sure that you've got it just right. But you believe that your god has directed you towards the polis of Meletis. I don't know if it's somewhere that you've been before. That's up to you on whether you've ventured here. Um, but you have felt a call, though you're not sure what it is you're looking for here. Um, Shortly after, you came across another character that you felt a bit of a pull towards, and how that interaction initially went would be up to y'all, but you did wound up traveling, if not together, then alongside each other, with Cole, if you could describe your character.
Beast is a minotaur who comes in, and he's 6'10", very imposing frame, but very relaxed at the same time. You like you'll see him in kind of a robe and maybe like a single sidearm, very minimalist like equipment, and he kind of has like a very confident but slow stride. He's got white fur, kind of these ivory-looking horns, a sterling silver nose piercing, and just very like piercing silver eyes. Um, and yeah.
Yeah. So you heard tell of an item, an artifact of great power, that is been hinted at somewhere in the polis of Meletis. Um, you don't have much of a description of what it is, but you uh, have an idea that it might hold some power that would be useful in obtaining your goals. Um, and along your travels, you know, whenever you're walking and there's a stranger next to you and you stick with them for a while because you have a similar destination, it seems. That's about what's happened with this eccentric centaur that you've been traveling with for some time now. It is, up to y'all how much y'all have conversed or anything, but um, your proximity has brought familiarity. Um, a Another cart behind, and then behind that, a couple of characters also on, not really on foot, but on hoof. I guess that's true of all of you fuckers that aren't riding on the cart over there. We find an oracle and his buddy. Max, would you describe your character?
Do Ollie first. I'm feeding Miles.
Okay. Ollie, you heard the man.
All right. The buddy. Alongside the satyr, there is another satyr-ish kind of figure, except it's got 4 legs instead of 2. Uh with a curly pelt on his centaur and maybe different hooves than your usual centaur. It's got horns sprouting from his head. His curly fur, as well as his face, has a display of starry freckles, and he's he's very close to his friend. He's got a warm smile and maybe a hint of mischief in his eyes.
All right. And Max?
At a much at a very slow pace, beside animals or beside his friend, but certainly on foot. The cloven-hooved satyr with very light brown fur and hair, and sort of a soft and dark, deep skin, um, with light eyes, and and spots across his cheeks that almost look like a fawn's spotting, um, wearing very drapey old clothing, with things tied into the twine and the fibers of the material, and uh, beads in his curled hair, and walking with a shepherd's crook, um, and not ever particularly looking at the road, and frequently breaking step to wander a few feet, and retrieve something that he sees under the bushes, or cast aside stones, uh, vegetables, or something, before inspecting it and deciding whether or not it has value, and either pocketing it or placing it very carefully off the side of the road again.
Fantastic. And I am sending you now the words of the that you heard from your deity that have brought you this direction. Um, so yeah, those you can hang on to and share as you see the need to.
Got it. Sharing it with my bestie.
Thank
Travel
you.
just behind you, another hooved individual leading along a cart pulled by a young cow, hauling some simple supplies and that kind of thing. Having just done doing a bit of trade between some of the Poli and littler settlements nearby. Adam, if you'd introduce your character.
Certainly. Pardon me. So they're leading up the rear here is another centaur. I would say probably average centaur height, maybe a little bit larger, although a little narrower. Dark orange fur and hair with gray and white and black spots and streaks. The hair that is visible on his head goes down just past his shoulders, but most of it is hidden by a hat with a very small crown and a very large brim, off of which hang small pieces of fabric, maybe about 3 inches in length, various colors, knotted at the end, so that if you're looking at him sort of head on, these things hang down to just about the bridge of his nose. And from there, he has a piece of fabric that's wrapped around his nose and mouth, and another piece of fabric, sort of like a scarf, that's just sort of draped around his neck. He has just a simple, plain gray tunic on. He's carrying a quarterstaff, which alternately he uses just as a walking stick, and occasionally will drape across his shoulders and hang both of his arms off of it as he walks, and enjoys the company of this cow pulling a cart.
Fantastic. One moment. Oh, Cole, you are going to want to go ahead and level up your sheet to level 3.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, no worries. I hadn't mentioned it yet. And then we'll also, if you want to just send me which of the gifts that you have. I don't know if it's in your sheet or not. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. We will get that into your sheet too. All right. Then I'm just replying to this. Okay. Okay, so as the sun begins to sink low in the west, stretching shadows across a well-traveled road, only a mile or so from the pulley's edge, uh, at your current rate, you should reach the Polis outskirts just before dark. Um, as you're moving, generally at a leisurely pace, no one's in a rush. Behind the group, a horse rounds the bend in the road, galloping at top speed. The beast appears frantic, terrified, and frothing with exertion. Upon it sways a figure wearing a gold mask. It seems like the rider barely manages to stay in the saddle, his body bristling with cruel black arrows. Blind with panic, the horse plows on, threatening to trample travelers in its path. Before it can, though, the beast's legs give way. Both the mount and the rider topple, crashing into the dust with a piercing whinny and a sound like snapping branches. The rider is flung a little bit ahead, off the horse, and land just behind your court or your cart, Aklon.
Well, I'm certainly going to turn around and go back there and see what's going on and check on this individual.
This is a big enough happening that all of you, even those of you at the very front, are aware. In front of you, Akira and Kali, uh, the three like Meletan guards that are headed back to town. They kind of stop to see what's going on. Okay. Okay, so Aklon, you're headed to look at the figure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Pretty quickly, as you come upon him, you can tell that this figure is dead, and in fact, he's been dead for an amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
The figure's skin is gray, and his wounds appear to have wept black blood. The golden mask is clearly a funerary mask, cast of gold. Um, from your travels, you know this is a returned. One of the uh, beings that made their way back out of the underworld after their death. Um, your- the horse is there next to it. It doesn't look like it is dead. It is breathing very heavily, exhausted, suffering from a multitude of minor abrasions. It's a red roan mare.
Take it easy. Take it easy. You have done good work. Your job is done, my friend. Settle down, and I'll just stroke its neck.
As it lays there, you hear the sound of racing hooves rising like rolling thunder from the direction the fallen rider emerged. Three more riders round the bend, each wearing dark tunics. The fading light glints upon the snarling gold masks that they both wear. They come armed. You see one of them has a bow strung back with an arrow. It seems these were the ones who were chasing down the figure that fell before you.
I will just sort of step in between this figure and the approaching riders and, try and give the caravan a little bit more space and just announce, hello, you, unless you are intent on wasting arrow, I do not believe there's any more you can do to this individual.
The one in the front, you hear a voice from behind the mask call out, "You come to aid the fallen. Are you a friend of his? If so, we shall cut you down if you stand in our way."
I do not know this individual. I just see they are dead. I don't understand what you do.
Very well, get away from the heretic, bleeder. This is a matter for us. Stay out of it.
Well, why don't you explain? Maybe I help.
My patience grew thin long ago. I have a mind to make sure no witnesses track down or tell tale of this dogged Varus.
Well, if it is no witness you want, then I suggest you explain what is happening. Otherwise, this is a very unusual circumstance, and you will have many in the caravan that will speak of it. But if we know what's going on, it will make more sense. It will be gone by tomorrow.
Yeah. Easier to kill you. We'll go ahead and kick things off with a little initiative, everybody.
Ah, fuck.
It's TBH.
Okay, yeah, no.
Didn't let me click on my token before. I'm still clicking on it. I don't think it's really reacting.
Oh, I might not have connected your token to your sheet yet. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, see if that works now.
Okay. Try.
I forgot to click myself into initiative. I just pushed the button.
No worries. go ahead and click your token and roll again, and then we can edit it.
I can't. Can't click my token.
Huh. Huh.
Oh,
I'm not able to click your token either.
Okay, W.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did. No, I mean I did all the stuff on the. Not letting me click a lot of stuff around you. That's weird.
Your
Well,
token's
you know
too
what?
powerful.
Sorry, everybody. My character's actually level 20.
Ooh.
also not like pinging, like, or doing the measury stuff. Like it like won't show up.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird, wonky stuff happening right
Yeah.
around you two. Okay. Looks like I've got a ghost Callie over here now.
Yes.
Damn.
I do have a working Callie down here in the bushes now. So can you grab that one
Why am I in the bushes? Where am I?
to move you away from whatever was going on over by the cart?
Shit.
Put this cow back.
Technical difficulties. Let me see. I got it.
All right.
How do I make the actual like pictures of you guys a little bit smaller?
Oh, if you go into the settings at the far side of the like chat bar, the little cog, you should be able to go. Let's see. Oh, everything's different now.
Oh, I just did this. It's audio and video, and then under video display. Are you there? Under video display, you could change player video avatar size to names only.
Names only under video and display. Oh, there it is.
Got it?
Yeah, thanks, Ollie.
Yeah, I was doing that earlier, so.
Okay. Do. All right, and with that, Beast, you're up first in the initiative.
Oh.
You have watched a lot of this go down, and you can tell from where you are that things are getting that things are turning violent.
See, so I was kind of focused on making my sheet. So basically, I'm so sorry to be this guy right off
No
the
worries,
bat,
no
but
worries.
can you recap like what the
Yeah.
situation
So
is?
the body with the X on it was shot down and fell off its horse, and upon inspecting it, 3 more returned have come up. Obviously, the ones who killed the first one, and they started off by demanding that the body be left alone, and that you keep your nose out of it, and then have decided that they would rather not leave any witnesses, and
Oh,
things have turned to a fight.
okay. So that's the 3 individuals are those like these guys at the front?
No, the 3 in the very back with the
Oh, the
gold
3 in the
mask.
back.
Yeah,
Gold mask. Let's see. Oh, do I?
the very
Okay,
top
I
corner.
see him now. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm all caught up. So let's see what Beast is gonna do. I'm gonna back it up a bit. So Beast is gonna go. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 5, 30 dash 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then for a full action, he's going to use a dodge action. And yeah.
All right. And then Aklon.
Aklon sort of reaches back and pulls a cloak around him, which looks also has that sort of orange hue to it, but it's a little disorienting. It's a little blinding. It sort of looks like, gives you those vibes of like just when the sun is setting and it's just below the horizon and things are awfully orange and a little difficult to see. And I am activating my Cloak of Stars, and I'll look at this guy and just be like, listen, I don't understand. What is the problem here? Look, if you just explain, maybe I help you bury him. We get rid of all the evidence. Easy peasy, no problem. That is it for Aklon.
All right. Theo.
He just turns around lazily to see what's going on. Look alive, Demetrius. There's something there. And I'm just going to hold a cantrip for this guy if he like. Oh, that one's the dead one, isn't it?
No, the dead one has the X on it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I did have it right. Okay, for this one, if there's like actionable movement.
Okay. Let's see. That's not the right sheet. The two that haven't spoken and remain silent. The one with the bow, the other carrying a spear. They move forward and the one with the bow is going to take a little shot at. Why is there not a bow? Gonna take a shot at Beast, seeing you coming up in a threatening manner. That's a 24 to hit, and will deal 7 bludgeoning damage to you, or piercing damage. I mean.
Okay, 7 piercing. Okay.
Yeah. The other one is going to move around and is going to make an attack with its spear at you, Aklon. It's a 22 to hit.
Disadvantage?
Still a 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
For 4 piercing and then 7 poison damage.
Okay.
Was mine at disadvantage?
Oh yeah. With disadvantage it's a 19 still.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Okay.
Very, very good rolls. These guys aren't like, very strong, but just luck of the draw. Akira, all the way in the front of the line.
Oh yeah. Akira is gonna kind of like tap Kali, like we should probably intervene, kind of tap, and then hop out of the cart and move up. Now I can move myself. I just had to refresh. Oh, it's wonky. Oh, it's weirdly measuring this. It's at 32.3 feet, and then the
Yeah,
one before
I
it is
I had you
27.
and Callie like not centered in a square because
Okay.
like that way it would look right on the card.
So
Felt
the
that. Felt that.
32.3, I can cheat 2.3 feet. Oh
All
god.
right.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, sweet. Cole, roll a d10. Okay, so 5 plus your dex mod, which is 3,
Yeah.
plus your monk level is 3, so that's a total of 11, I think. Yeah.
11. Yeah. So
So you
that
can
would.
reduce. Yeah. So that reduces it to 0 actually, because you took 11 damage. So if you catch it and take no damage, and if you would like, you can spend a key point to throw it at them.
Yeah, I want to do that. I don't know how many key I got, but that's worth.
You should only have 3, and I think you've used 1 already to dash as a bonus
Dude,
action.
true. Still worth. Let's throw it.
All right. So yeah, make an attack with proficiency. So just like, you should just like an unarmed attack should be fine. Your monk attack, whichever monk unarmed strike should be fine.
All right. Oh, I need to do the damage.
Do this thing will do 1d6 instead of 1d4. So we'll just take the 7 and add 1 to it. I feel like that's fine. So 8 damage thrown back at that guy.
Nice.
Gotta move him so that I can click into his stuff. All right. Sorry. Back to you, Akira.
Oh, they are just gonna cast mage armor on themselves, and it looks like almost like a wave coming up over them and then going back down, and it just makes them glow kind of blue for a second, and then goes back to not looking like anything. But they got that on now.
Fantastic. And Callie?
Ooh, fuck, I gotta think of a voice. God damn, what the fuck is going on back there? We'll go. I had to turn around. We'll put the ropes down for the horses, and I'm going to try to climb over the car and grab my 2 swords. Sorry, guys, we're not doing wielding hammers. And I'm going to start running all the way back there and get
Thanks,
to
everybody. I
Akira. quit. I'm going to dash as well for my action because I'm a fighter and I'm damn so far away. Going to go get next to these horses and pull out my great hammer. Well, my war hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the hole that has been punched through me, you go see fire, grab it by the hand, and I'm going to be summoning my brother, Thurga. And he can only transport 15 feet ahead of me. So,
Okay. Oh, I should set up a token for that. We'll just use a second token of you, and I'll put a little marker on it.
yes,
Okay.
double trouble, baby.
And they're going 15 feet further.
Yeah.
Okay. Doop, doop, doop. We'll put a little orange token because they're made of fire. All right, and Halion.
Which is the one that tried to shoot a beast?
The
the back?
one farthest in the back, yeah.
Okay.
This one.
Halion just spins around, sort of shakes his head. I suppose you will meet your destiny today. And I will take a dash action, and I am just going to charge all the way up there. And since I charged with a dash action, I will rear up and smack him with some hooves.
All right.
And I will go ahead, and even though this is a worthless attack, I will recklessly attack.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Huh. Good thing I reckless, I guess. For 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Got to move them again. Apparently, whenever the little green circle is off the map, it won't let me click into it. Okay. That one, there's a lot of black ichor draining from them. They look pretty hurt suddenly. And Demetrius.
I will go check it out, I guess. And he winks at his companion. And hello, I would like to move my token, thank you. Hello? Roll 20?
Oh no, I saw it move 1 square.
It's like you wanna know something? My token itself isn't moving, but like the skeleton, the ghost of my token is moving.
Huh. Roll 20 has some issues tonight. They rolled out a whole new thing, and it's hurting.
Here, let me send you a little screen cap.
Yeah, apparently whenever I was having all that trouble with Callie stuff, I like threw out a bunch of tokens I couldn't see and deleted all the stuff that was in your cart.
Oh,
Well,
We did
Oh.
not need to trade those anyway. It is a benefit.
fuck my stuff. Fuck it.
Oh,
Yeah, it came from the river. That is,
Come
someone
on.
threw it in the river. I see it.
Oh, yeah. See, goddamn it, it's right there. See, fuck, that's good metal.
Oh shit, I lost track.
There you go, it's back now.
Yeah, I saw it. The stuff was like a gremlin. You had water from the river. It grow in size.
Oh my god, where is it? Oh my god, where is it? It's
Long
invisible.
rest.
Oh, did you lose your token? From my screen, it is on Theodotos right now.
It is.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Is
Kind of
it?
close already.
Oh my god.
I mean, I could try to move it for you if
Will
you
you?
would
I
like.
would just like to get closer.
Okay.
Up to my speed, which I think is 8 squares.
Okay. So you have like a 40-foot movement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can get right up in the business. You've
Okay.
got
I'll get right up in the business.
okay. You've got the sentry that stabbed at Aklon with a spear next to you, along with the leader who hasn't acted yet in front of you.
This guy? I'm trying to ping. I don't think it's working. But
I'm not seeing it. The guy with like the whiter background with the yelling face is the leader. The other one right next to Aklon is the one that tried to stab him. The leader is on a horse. They're all three on horses still. I should have mentioned that. We'll see how that if that matters at all. Yeah.
I will. Yeah, I'll give him a little poke.
Okay.
Whip in one hand, rapier in the other. Yeah, let me just double check that. Yeah, just kind of like, what's all this now? And just kind of
All right.
flash at him.
Gotcha. Which one are you attacking?
Mr. Leader,
Okay.
barbarian behavior. I shouldn't do this. Right, what's a listen? What Katie said.
A 19 definitely hits. 5 piercing. FYI, returned do count as undead. So if you wanted to use a divine strike, it would get an extra d8.
I just don't know if I would right away is the thing.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, so 5 piercing damage. Okay. Anything else? Bonus action attack.
Do I have one?
You can yes.
I have a bonus action attack?
Your
Uh,
offhand, your whip.
yeah. Any character can use a bonus action attack if they're carrying like 2 light weapons. But since you have the dual wielder feat, they don't have to be light weapons. As long as they're both one-handed, which a rapier and a whip are both one-handed. So
Wait.
you can make an offhand attack with your whip. That does miss, however.
That's
Okay. That one was just to like get his attention.
Oh yeah. Okay. And his attention is got. And he's going to swing down at you from his
I'd like to shoot him.
Go for it.
With the staff, the crook in one hand, he sort of holds it up, and lines it up, vertically with himself, and pulls a finger across it as if he's drawing a bow, and then softly goes, "Pew!" And I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
All right.
Oh, it didn't work.
Little dexterity save.
Yeah.
That is a 20 on
All
that
right.
dex save. So nice go. I've got a 21 to attack you, Demetrius, followed by a 16.
The
Which
first one hit.
all right.
I got my
That's gonna
AC
do
bonus.
4 piercing damage and 9 poison damage.
Oh, one second, I refreshed the page so I don't have my sheet open.
No
4
problem.
plus 9, you said?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't think anyone has like resistance to poison or anything,
Mm.
as far as I know. So yeah, that's it.
Anvilrat does.
Yeah, did
Does
no
it?
one
I
take
do.
that one? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. You just haven't been hit yet.
Yeah, I'm fucking far away.
um, the 3 guards on horses are going to turn around and they're going to move over. Just not engaging. They are taking like a protective, uh, like guarding the citizens who are not fighting. Um, but there's nothing illegal about, and y'all also aren't in town where they can really do anything. So they're going to be protective and stuff, and unless stuff goes bad. And Beast, you are up again.
Beast is going to turn to this gold masked individual, and he'll say, "Soon you will be free." And then he's going to hit him with some unarmed attacks.
All right.
Let's see. So a normal and then a bonus action.
Okay. So the 12 will miss, but the 21 will hit. 5 damage.
All right.
Okay, and Aklon.
All this foolishness unnecessary. And I will take a two-handed swing with my quarterstaff. I will spend a key point to rear up and try and kick this guy in the face.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm using flurry of blows here.
Yeah, so you get one more attack.
Yeah, well, except instead of taking an attack, I'm going to reach out. Pardon me for getting familiar to Demetrius, and they heal for 8 points.
Okay. The 13, I think that one misses. Yes. They block it with their shield. And then the 23 will hit for 6 bludgeoning damage. And then Demetrius gets 8.
Yahoo!
All right. And Theo.
After casting that little spell, he is going to take a few steps forward. Where can that be? Oh, it can be literally anywhere. Oh, great. And whistle, sharply, and then descending from the sky, a hawk lands on his shoulder, and I will summon my hawk spirit as a bonus action, and look at the ruler. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then once again, cast a sacred flame on the leader. Oof.
Okay. Oh, that is actually a failure. So they'll take 2 radiant damage.
That is it.
Okay. The sentries are going to both swap to using their spears. One will attack a Klon. That's a 10, and then the other will attack Halion.
Advantage for reckless.
That's a 22.
That'll do it.
It'll be 7 piercing and 9 poison damage.
Okay.
May I?
Halion was not within 5 feet of you.
Oh, that's true. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got them mixed up. That's my bad.
No problem. Okay, and then Akira.
Right. They're gonna scooch up a little more. Go through the little stream over here. They don't mind getting their little webbed feet wet. And is gonna, if I have a clear shot, huck a firebolt at Fardude in the back.
Yeah, you can do that.
Excellent. Okay.
That'll hit.
Right. And it looks like a little it's like a little thing of black smoke almost. Oh no. Okay, that did it right. And that's all they're doing.
All right. And Callie.
You go to see Gurga like dragging the hammer towards Theodotus. Is that how you say your name?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You go to see. I gotta do 30 feet. Get right behind you. And he just go plant the hammer into the ground, while still holding it. And you go see Kali start to materialize over there. and I'm going to teleport to where he is. I think that gets rid of him, but
You swap places.
we swap places. Third didn't want to fight anyway. You know what goddamn hell going on here? Like, Theodos?
Hmm?
Do you know what the goddamn hell going on here?
No.
Okay. Fuck it. Time to have some goddamn fun. He gonna start to run over with his two swords. Yeah, how much was that? That's fucking 15. I can't even make it over there. I'm right here. Like I'm in the back of the car.
All right.
That's my action, bonus action.
Okay. Halion.
I am going to switch targets. Pulls up the spear, and I will attack the. Actually, first as a bonus action, I will rage because
Oh, hey, yeah.
I couldn't do that last time because I attacked. Man, that really fucking hurt. And then I will stab at Leaderman here with the very awkward looking.
You do a very good job with the little awkward looking.
17 points of damage.
All right.
I'm sorry, that did not have my Divine Fury on it, which it should have had. Nor does it have my rage damage, so that is another 5 total.
All right. Fantastic. And then Demetrius.
I have a question.
Yes.
You have the enlightenment of Hawk's sight, and you have advantage on your attack.
Whoa. So if I'm holding two weapons, I can bonus action attack something. Does the main action have to be an attack for that to apply?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I have advantage?
Yep.
All right. Gonna do another one. First I'll say to Akalon, not the doll, and like grin at him before going in with the. Ooh,
Do you do have to make the main attack first.
okay.
But because
Advantage.
you have to make the main attack first, it's the one that gets advantage. So the 21 hits, and then the 20 also hits. All right, 8 damage.
Thank you. I'm sorry I don't know my mechanics.
Oh, it's all good. Okay. And they are going to turn right around, make a couple of attacks against you. It's
Yum
a
yum.
20 and a 16.
20 hits.
It's going to be 8 piercing and 10 poison.
Cool.
Okay. And then the carts with the civilians, they're going to just begin getting out of here. And the guards are going to be moving with them. Thank you for your service to the polis. It seems as you have this under control. We shall protect the civilians. And they begin moving away. and Beast.
What the hell?
Let's see. What is Beast gonna do? So Beast is, let's see. What would he say? Let me get his moveset out. I'm gonna say, you can't fight your fate, and then he's going to do 2 more attacks on the same person to his left with the gold mask.
All right.
Do 1. And then he's going to use a bonus action, a horns attack.
All right.
A crit. So we're going to get. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not.
Okay. Well, do the 2 horns. Wow. Yeah.
Doo-doo. Okay. Just clicking it the once does like it rolls that 2 is the extra d6.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
yeah.
worries, no
I was
worries.
used to Divine Smite. That was my. Yeah, anyway.
But yeah, so 10 damage. This returned with this hit of your horns. You run it, knock it off of its horse, and pound it into the ground, and it falls defeated.
Send Erebos my regards. I don't know. That felt kind of cheesy, but it's all right.
And a Klon.
A clone will trot around over here and again take a swing with his quarterstaff.
That definitely hits.
All right. And I will spend another key point to Flurry of Blows and do the same thing I did last time, which is 1 attack.
Another hit.
Yeah, and 5 points of healing for Demetrius.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, Theo.
We'll just keep up the good work.
Is that on the leader again, or?
Yeah.
All right. She'll roll. That's another failure.
All right. And the hawk is going to go fly here. It doesn't super matter. Everything's within range of it anyway. But it's like being annoying.
Gotcha. Okay, and the sentry. The sentry is going to make a last ditch stab at Halion. That's a 17 to hit. A 17 hits. I think you might be muted, Ted.
Oh, me? Yes,
Yes.
I'm sorry. 17 does hit me. I was
All right.
looking at my features and realized I've already fucked up my character. I cannot make a bonus action attack on a charge. That is the charger feat, not hooves.
Oh, no worries. With that attack, that's 8 piercing damage and 8 poison damage. The piercing
Unconscious.
does get. If you're
Oh
raging,
wait, no, I'm raging.
piercing,
I'm okay.
piercing
I'm still
gets
up.
halved. So, yeah.
It's only 12.
Okay, and then Akira.
Same deal. Gonna scooch up a little more. Ooh, I can scooch up a lot more. I don't want to do all the way. And we'll huck another firebolt at back dude.
All
This
right,
Dink.
that'll hit.
All right, fuck. All right, fuck.
All right, what does it look like as this firebolt ends this return second life?
So this little like ball of, as I put it, hydrothermal vent gunk just like hits and then just like spreads out like crazy all over him and just, like consumes him and burns the hell out of him.
All right.
And that's all I got.
Okay. And Callie.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
Apologies.
Don't worry about it. He's gonna start run over here and kick this guy in the fucking chest.
All right. He is on a horse, but you could jump, I guess.
I will kick the fucking horse thing.
Oh, there is a distinction. You can attack the horse if you want, but that would be different. And this guy's already looking on the last legs.
Okay.
Your
fuck it.
tokens have disappeared. I don't know where they
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot. I'm under everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the slices. I'm going to try to slice his belly with both my swords, and as I pull them out, they look extremely jagged. Like I took rocks to the edges of them, so it looks like teeth has been like, it's like more like beast teeth than actual swords. It looks like.
All right.
Damn, fuck! I gotta attack now. But if I am on dual with it, I use one hand for both.
Do you have the dual wielder feat?
Yeah.
Oh, or these might be scimitars. So do you have the 2-weapon fighting style?
No, I have unarmed.
Okay, so without the 2-weapon fighting style, you don't get to add your dex bonus to the bonus action attack, or your strength bonus, whichever one you're using. So you can make the attack with that, but we'll just have to take off the ability damage from the
Okay,
second.
but let's do it. Yeah. Okay. 18. Oh my god.
18 hits. All right.
5. Oh my god.
And then
Now
the second attack.
we're pumping fucking mummies.
Okay, that'll hit. And then we'll take the 3 off of that, so that's 6 damage. And with that, you cut down the final returned. As they fall, their horses flee, and you are left all standing in the aftermath. The civilians and the guards are well ahead. They seem to be making their way back to Meletis, just to warn of the threat, that kind of thing. And yeah, we are out of initiative.
I'm gonna touch Aklon and give 5 points of healing and say thank you.
Thank you. That feels much better.
I'm going to go unbridle and unsaddle all the horses and then send them running.
All right.
Helping with that.
I'm gonna open a black scroll that I have on my waistband and make a tally mark on it, and then shut it, and then put it back in my waistband.
All right.
So we're not gonna say anything about this, or we're just gonna go past this, like just...
What do you mean? They not trying to kill us?
Why?
Oh, with the scroll. Maybe that's a conversation for another time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The scroll is whatever right now. Why did these people attack us? That's what I'm trying to goddamn say, right?
Oh, gotcha. That's a good question.
It is a good question, and they were not at all interested in explaining. They chased this one here, who many arrows in his back and dead by the time he arrived. I asked what was going on, and they said that I should get out of the way, and they didn't want witnesses. I said, well, if you don't want witnesses, you should explain what's going on. Otherwise, we will all have this big story to tell, and then boom, 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 and we fight.
Holly has zoned out as soon as you actually started explaining. Yeah, okay.
Kira's writing notes as you're saying this.
Can I take the mask off their faces?
Yes, you can. Do you start with any one in particular?
No, just like the closest one to me.
Okay. You take the mask off. It is a very nice gold mask. Though you do know that there is like a bit of a taboo on like selling the masks of the returned. You think like, if you wanted to smelt this down to make it into like an accent or something, you could, but um if anyone found out, they would be like, oh, I don't want that then. But they are just simple masks. Beneath the mask, however, you see just a gray skin uh, tight across the what would be the face. There is only a pair of black-lipped, uh, a pair of black lips. Nothing else. And you know that the returned, when they return without an identity, and in that they return without a face.
Like poke his head away from me as I take the mask. Oh, oh fuck. Oh. Y'all don't see me taking these masks, okay? This is between us.
As usual, I see nothing.
Um, the the one who is being chased down, um, the way they're laying, you can kind of see on the inside of their mask. There seems to be like script written in it. It's hard to tell what it says.
Hey, which one of y'all good at the reading? Hello? Anybody?
I suppose I'll have a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the mask. There. Here you go.
Is it what language is it in?
Do
Oh.
1 second.
Whoa! Handout! Love a handout.
You see plainly marked the word Kia, Khea. Yes. Oh, dang it! I don't want you to pop out like that. Get back here. Well, I have lost access to my chat tab.
No.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Did it pop
Anyway.
out?
Yeah, and then I closed it, and it didn't come back like it's supposed to. Anyhow, I'll type it whenever after I reload, but I don't want to reload just yet. You see the word Kia, followed by line after line of cramped glyphs. It looks like it's written in some kind of cipher, but there's you would have to spend some time trying to like decipher it to read the text elsewise.
Hmm. Is anyone particularly curious about this?
Somewhat.
Would you like to have a look? And he hands it off to you.
They'll take it and immediately plop down on the ground and start looking at it and just zone everything else out.
You recognize Kia is a name. It's the name of a local sage, a local herbalist that lives outside of town a little ways.
I recognize the name. Say, Sage?
Theodotos produces a spring of sage from his pouch and offers it to you.
I appreciate this, although it is not the sage I meant. They'll reach out and like hold their hand out anyway.
He gives it to you.
They just pocket it.
Right. If you'd like, you could make an intelligence check. Let's see what kind of. Yeah, just a straight intelligence check.
Are you talking about the
Oh
stone?
god. OB?
The stone stage? Or...
Oh.
I
this bitch
have to reload now if I want to see what you get because not having the chat is.
Oh shit.
No one tell him.
That's a good point. Secret. You
That
have to
one
wait.
already? Come on.
Starting off strong.
Okay, you're
And
not talking about the stone, right?
before too long passes after passing that little sprig off to a stranger, I'd like to note that I'm planning on walking a bit in the direction that these people have come to try to get an idea of the direction they have traveled from.
Doke. Let's see. So with your check, you managed to decipher the simplest part of the cipher. To the rest of it seems like it would be beyond your ability to figure out, but the part that you can read says, "Hid from eyes of mortals and gods, lies wither in Orestes' rot."
Oh, jeez, Scoob. Lots of. Oh. I will read that out to the group.
Now, what the hell are you talking about?
That is what it says. I am simply reading it.
Oh, that's what it said. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Fucking metal. Look at this mask. It's a really good mask.
Lies with the. That is very
Um,
curious.
as far back as you go to kind of look, their path seems to have come from the north.
Would it be a history check or some kind of religion check to know what Orestes is or means?
Yeah. You could make either a history or a religion check.
Okay. Oof. No.
Okay. For the most part, Orestes is unfamiliar to a lot of you. Akira, you do remember, reading or hearing a story of someone connected to the cult of Phoenix by that name, but you don't know many details of them. Phoenix being the god of deception, the first returned.
Sure. I will also share that with the group.
Oh, okay. I see now. I don't see. I'm sorry. I misled you.
You
I
do
think
it's
they were
possible
hunting a dissenter.
A what?
Dissenter?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. In the center.
Someone who misaligned with their dominant culture.
Yeah, no, I totally got that. I totally got that. Don't worry about that. I understood after you repeated it for me. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you did.
Okay. What? Maybe I did. Okay. No, you don't gotta call me out on it.
There's no harm in not knowing things. Most people know less than they don't know.
You're too smart for me already. I see this. You, Akira, and y'all three are pretty smart. I see it already.
I think only fools find themselves to be wise or intelligent.
Little bird. All right. Does this concern any of you particularly, or should we continue on our way?
I think there's some kind of invisible treasure hidden in Orestes' rot. Perhaps something to do with death. Wither brings imagery of death. Kind of death implement. I don't know, but I'm intrigued.
Well, do you think it is in any way interfering with the natural course of death?
Well, if it were, never mind. Would it be? Regardless, we ought to, um, you know, I think it's at least worth taking note of.
I would like to see what is going on there. This has intrigued me as well.
It also intrigued. And Kira, can you say that one more time for me, Kira?
Intrigued?
Intrigued me as well.
Akira, you think that it could be that this Kea would know more? Possibly. It seems that they might be tied somehow. Um, Also, Callie, while you're looking at these bodies, you do see that one of them does have a pouch that contains 20 silver pieces, along with a broken piece of pottery. And if anyone would like to make either an Arcana or religion check to kind of like take a look at the piece of pottery, they can. Okay. Callie and Halion, you recognize this as an ostraka. It's a shard from a clay funerary mask, which you know is used as money in the underworld. On it is scratched a brief order from the what would seem to be the commander. It says, "Silence the heretic. His secrets must remain dead."
Well, shit. I guess they did silence the heretic.
This is true.
What the fuck is a heretic?
A heretic is one who goes against the order of belief.
A blasphemer?
I get it. I was just testing. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
But
So,
I believe you.
found some coin here. I'm just gonna spread it out between everybody. Already got my money. Y'all can have it.
And what say you, my fellow four-legged friends? He nods at
This
Aklon and Helen.
if this Kea is a person that you are familiar with. We could bring this heretic's body. Maybe he will know what is going on.
Is, do we think it is a good idea to return masks?
Return the masks where?
Well, there's the Kaya name. Seems we have some idea where Kaya is. Return mask to Kaya.
Fair enough. They could also make a hefty disguise.
Why
That
would we need
seems
to
ill-fated.
disguise?
And many of us cut signature silhouettes.
I mean, I don't. I don't. We'll start flexing. I got a pretty nice silhouette, if you ask me.
I applaud. Indeed. Well, if it is of importance to any of you, I do not mind coming along. Theo?
They are coming along. We're all going together.
Hey.
I've unhitched this this animal.
Can you?
A cloned
Okay. Can you stop?
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and we'll take a 15-minute break and come back at the 20-minute mark, and we can go from there.
Goodbye, cow. I will
Yahoo!
miss you.
Wait, stop the goddamn, stop the cow.
Be free! And I smack it really hard.
Why is it?
y'all seemed like you were interested in speaking to Kea. It is probably about 45 minutes to sundown. Are y'all interested in going straight there, or are y'all going to head back to town first for the night?
So I want to head
Does,
back to town. I
does
think
someone
that-
know how far away it is?
Yeah.
It is on like the outskirts of town, but not like y'all aren't gonna pass by it, on your way to town. Um, it would just be a slight diversion to head there first. But enough, like either way, y'all are about like an hour from town, so you'll be getting to either place after dark.
I don't know about all you guys, but I got supplies here that I need to drop off. Oh, the cow's coming back. He's trying to wave down the cow.
I call out to the cow, and it can understand me. That it is free and can go wherever it pleases.
Come here.
It
Come here.
seems to please to just sit here and graze.
So I'm running over to the cow.
Okay, sorry, I play with token. Um, yeah. So, uh, what's the plan?
You want to stop by town first? I think that would be nice.
So what does everyone think?
No reason to wait to see the witch.
I mean, she's not going anywhere. I'm just saying, you know.
What should we do with this cart?
Hell if I know, this ain't my goddamn cart. They left the cart here.
I think in my setup that is your cart, Aklon.
Oh, fantastic! All right.
What do we do with my
It's your cow that somebody let loose.
Yeah. Oh, very well.
You could just latch it to the back of the cart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my staff in the back of it and pick up the things and say, well, I was headed into town to trade some goods.
Yeah, head to town first, get everything prepared, then we head back. Okay, I think that'd be nice.
All right, y'all set off towards Meletis. Takes about an hour to get in. I've already got all your tokens here, and they're all set up. So I'm just gonna. Oh, didn't mean to grab the cart.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. Y'all just don't.
Fighting for my fucking token.
Only's letting you play whack-a-mole.
You'll ever just get grabbed by God?
Yes.
Yeah, that was like kind of how I was raised, I think.
I like how that sounded like an in-character response.
Yeah, that was my joke. Yeah.
Yes, I do like that.
God.
Goodbye, cow. You did good work.
God damn cow.
Theo, would you mind telling cow it did good work?
He considers this, and then shouts that The stranger has appreciated your efforts on his behalf.
Thank you.
That was his cow. How are they strangers?
Our passing familiarity has not bred knowledge of each other yet, as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
Yeah,
No,
I
I meant
think the
I meant Acklin and the cow.
Yes, I
A stranger
understand.
to
I'm saying my
Theo.
stranger.
right.
Stranger
Yeah, I
Oh,
to
think
okay.
Theo.
I
right.
got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of it, since like we're all gonna be traveling together and all that, spectacular, good shit. Uh, where are y'all from? Where are y'all from? Okay, nobody.
Demetrius and I are from the Schola Vale.
Oh,
This is our first venture far from the wood.
we're out of here.
A little bird. I've been out a ways before, so
Mm,
he
together.
winks. Ah, of course. He grins at you.
Well, hope you're having a fun time coming down to the city. Uh,
What about
uh,
you? Do you live here?
yeah, I do live here. I am a forager. My forage is called the Butterfly State, but I am, as of right now, gonna be adventuring you guys. I already got a couple months worth of gold saved in with my guild, so I think I should be fine.
I do not know about an adventure.
Well, seems like it. Shit, you got me going down to the fucking. Akira, what's the name again?
Uh, to visit Kea or Orestes Rot?
Yeah, there. Thank you, Akira.
You're very welcome.
This looks like an adventure to me. Shit, this is a lot more fun than just sitting at the forge all day by yourself.
Well, I guess I see life as an adventure, so nothing
Oh shit!
terribly
Wow.
new.
Oh my god, we're in town.
Oh my god.
Okay, as you come into town, uh, this map is a little more populated for a midday thing, because I didn't know when y'all were gonna be here. No. Oh, dang it. I
Not
just
for me.
copied. Um.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting. I I have it open in two different browsers since I'm recording it in one. And in Chrome, the lighting is fine, and in Firefox, I can't see a thing.
Hmm.
Well, damn.
Let's see. I'll just pull out a new token. That did not do it. Oh no. Okay. Oh, is it because y'all don't have dark vision?
I
Akira
can
and
see,
Callie,
yeah.
can y'all see? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, that's it. Well, look, I don't. It doesn't. Darkness doesn't matter here.
Doesn't make sense.
God
It's
damn.
supposed to be on daylight mode.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
the other centaur shouldn't have dark vision, but could see.
I just had to
Daylight?
turn off global illumination, and then turn it back on, or daylight mode, whatever.
Did y'all just hear Helio talking about daylight mode? Is that me?
Ted, were you saying that you do have dark vision?
No,
Or-
I don't. I was saying it was weird that Adam and
I
I are
could
both
see.
centaurs, but he could see, and it wasn't.
Ah,
I mean, unless our
gotcha.
tokens were set up differently.
No, they should all be set up
Yeah,
right.
it's
But yeah.
No, I'm sure it was because I could see in Chrome, but I couldn't see in Firefox.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, y'all get back into town. The sun has set. As you come in, this little building right here next to you is your smithy. You two are quite familiar with. Um, the little cart drawing on the map is the cart that you're in right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all can offload here. You, of course, you don't. It's not showing on the map here. We'll say like, I mean, each of you have living quarters nearby. However, this is the agora of Meletis. There are no like living spaces here, but they're short walk. Those of you not from this town could find accommodations if you looked for them, though something that is very important to everyone. The laws of Xenia, which refer to what's the word? Hospitality, are very important. These are like the laws that govern, like, you know, a host. If a host kills a guest, or vice versa, that's breaking a law of Xenia, which is one of like a great affront that has to be atoned for. Right up there with like um, blood murders of like family members, that kind of thing. So like there is a sense of like um, inviting people into your home is a great and charitable act. There aren't like I'm I don't think that there are really any inns, so to say. I mean, there are places where you can just get some food for sure. But as far as like, you know, public living space, there's, not that much of it. So setting up camp or crashing with a friend or a stranger um, is kind of the way to go.
Theo, do you see any nearby trees or patches of grass, perhaps?
Do I see anything suitable immediately?
Yeah, there's plenty of like open greens nearby. Plenty of outdoor trees and grass. Nice, quaint place.
I can make it more like home. And I'll point to like a patch of like a shaded patch. What season are we in? Sorry to ask that question.
Oh, that's a good question. Undetermined.
Got it.
It's
Is it because we're getting up in 30-degree weather and coming home in 60-degree weather and
it's overcast today.
I will double check like the calendar and just see if there's any like anything in particular I want to be nearby. But yeah. Any way the wind blows, y'all manage to find somewhere to rest for the night, whether it be with Callie or Akira or outside somewhere.
The butterfly state always has room for extras.
I go somewhere and begin casting like moving my crook over the grass repeatedly and like into the branches of a tree and casting druidcraft repeatedly to like make it healthy and whole and a little unwieldy, overgrow the grass.
Nice.
I mean, like, flop in the grass that
I
that
flop
he's
on
grown.
Well, I'm going. Well, I'm going back to my forge, everybody. Akira, I'm not sure what you're up to. If anybody wants to come,
I will probably go home and read. If anyone would like to stay with me, they are welcome to, although Kali has told me that my living space is unsettling.
It's fucking messy, okay? It's very bad in there.
I disagree.
Just saying. I got a nice bed here. They have fish bones around the house. I'm just saying.
I find my specimens delightful and interesting.
That I get that you're goddamn smart and all. You just can't call dead fish specimens all the time.
That is what they are. They like tilt their head.
All right.
Yes,
Well,
Akira.
y'all are able to meet back here the next morning, and
Long rest.
y'all can all take a long rest and then discuss your plans for the day.
Fuck.
It's nice to see you all again.
Nice to see you too there.
Morning.
Big man, horse guy.
Katie, if you care, it's the 15th day of the third month,
Can't
which is
fucking stand this.
Astrapion.
I mean,
What just
do I
happened?
want to torture myself and do that again? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna.
In truth, this is the ideal character to do that for. Your
That's
scribe's
so
wizard.
true.
Yeah.
That's so true. Okay, what day is it?
The 15th of Astrapion, which is the third month.
Hell yeah.
You can be just like me and never write that shit down.
My two characters, the scribe's wizard and the control freak.
Let's see.
The 15th, you said?
Yes. Let me
That is the
see.
15th. Meletis will be collecting its taxes soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Spicy season, everyone.
They
Dreadful.
hit hard.
At the bottom of this little handout has the calendar, and above it there's a little paragraph about it.
You're
Just
a
that
godsend.
some cities call a different month by a different name.
God. Why?
No!
There is like
There's
you know,
13 fucking months?
there are 12 months
First.
usually. The final month, Enographian, or however the hell it's said, only happens once every 3 years.
Why
What is
does
that?
Crewfix get two?
Because one of them
This isn't
happens
even
only.
on the list.
I know, but why are both of them in?
Don't ask
Crewfix-
questions you don't want the answer to about my man Crewfix. Crewfix gets two. Just live with it.
Okay.
Crewfix gets the second one to correct for whatever, because he's the god of like time and
Oh.
boundaries.
That makes sense.
Clothis
Boo.
doesn't have one, period, because most people don't really even know
Yeah.
about that god.
Still have been,
Screw-
making sure the Titans stay in their jails. Nothing important, just
Yeah,
Oh, good.
nothing
She's
important.
busy.
That's the Purple Rose. Got it this month. 30 days.
So this morning is the 15th. So
Yes.
yesterday. Okay, perfect. Excellent.
It's already
Excellent.
begun.
Excellent. Oh yeah. Get ready, guys. Get ready. I wasn't gonna ask. Tyler brought it up. He put this on me.
Thought it would be funny.
It is.
All right. But yeah, y'all are awake in the morning. I can get some breakfast. Yeah. The world is your oyster.
If anybody is betting with me, I literally put just rice, literally rice together. It's just bowls of rice.
Where did everyone stay last night? I'm so curious. That was me, Oliver.
I will say, Callie, you can like sleep in your forge if you'd like, but this is not where your home is. You
I
do
know.
have a home somewhere else. The Agora is like not a place for living spaces, that kind of thing. So,
Yeah, I feel
it's a
like
very
Colleen.
small building. You don't really like even have like a couch or a cot. Like this is a workplace. So,
Yeah,
but
Colleen's like slept on the like on the anvil, like with his hands just laying on top of it.
that sounds so uncomfortable.
Yeah, let him be freaky, man. Okay, where did everybody stay?
On some
Well,
fucking grass for me.
I went to observatory and explained I was looking for a place to stay, and friendly individual offer place.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice of them. Beast? No.
I'm trying to think where Beast would have stayed. I don't know exactly. I mean, he's not really. He doesn't have a house, so probably would have camped it out on the grass.
Whoa, grass buds.
Easy peasy.
Ye-
You've been traveling a lot. Like you've got plenty of like you can pitch a tent easily enough. There's plenty of open space for that.
Okay. The more people sleep on the grass, like the more like kind of upset Collie looks like. I offered, like I don't
You
think
offer to let them sleep in your barren forge with you.
I sleep here.
You should try the grass.
I, you know, me, me and grass, grass and water, like we don't mix well. Like it can happen. It gets.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be honest. I farted one time when I was sleeping on the grass, and I put a whole patch out.
Take a very
Oh.
prominent step backwards.
Dude,
Hey, I
What
was
about
asleep when it happened. I can't control it.
what about Halion?
Halion probably would have just found a sort of clear spot here in the word you said that I've already forgotten.
Agora.
Agora, thank you. And would have plopped down and pulled out a set of knitting needles and just begun to knit from the yarn that is attached to his one blanket. And then eventually just passed out wherever he was.
All right.
I got heat in here. Like this I have heat here. It can't be that bad, right?
But no grass.
Metal.
And
Demetrius wriggles his nose, makes a disgusted face.
and as far as I can tell, no specimen.
I
What?
do not understand the opposition to that. They do not come alive. They
Oh no,
They
my
don't.
apology.
defeated.
My apology. Quite the contrary. I thought this specimen sounded interesting.
I think I like you.
Are you serious?
They do a little teeny like smile, and their teeth are like kind of pointy, like just a little fucked.
You know, y'all gonna understand the importance of a forge one day. This forge right here, this is home. This is love right here. All this cool metal shit y'all got, y'all need this, right? And you start
I
fucking
mean
ranting
this
about
with the
forges.
fullest and most intense offense possible. No, we do not.
See,
Mhm.
yes, you don't understand. It's gonna hit you one day like a bag of fucking steel.
I don't know about that, but you are right that we do not understand. Shall we be off?
Fucking nothing in the floor is it's dumb. Yeah, we're
Akira pats him on the shoulder.
Right. Y'all can set off easily enough to the Kea's hut outside of town. It is a not a very long walk. When you get there, you see. Ooh, where'd my notes go? Where'd my notes go? A small, cramped home. You see, even on the outside, hanging herbs, lavender. Um, Through the window, it looks like the inside of the home is incredibly cluttered with, vases, cups, plants, herbs. There's a small, like flower garden out front, a larger garden in the back. Um, yeah, and as you approach, the large wooden door is shut.
Nobody's gonna knock?
I had to I was like, this is y'all's little chance to go knock at the goddamn door. See, I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm gonna do it. If I get hit with a fucking curse or some crazy shit, please don't let me die.
Okay, you go and knock at the door, and you hear a woman shout from inside, and then poke her head out through the paneless window. Visitors already. It's so early. I'm sorry. You'll have to come back tomorrow. Try again tomorrow. I am so busy.
Tomorrow,
Or the next day.
I can help you. Like me and my friends here. All we're just gonna kind of turn. We just kind of wanted to talk to you about something important.
Oh, something important. Everyone says whether their something is important. What makes your something more important than someone else's something which is important?
Someone
Huh?
read your name?
Yes, there was a golden mask, I believe.
Okay, you have my attention. This is interesting. I'm very busy. Someone give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Hey, I got what? I got
I think, yeah, Callie, go for it.
what it was.
All right. My name, a golden mask, returned. Okay. I can squeeze you in. Okay. Please, come inside. And she swings the door open, to this incredibly cluttered home. Um, Not so cluttered that you all can't enter. But those of you with a little bit larger frame are having to be very mindful of yourselves. Your flicking tails. Fuck, everyone's got a tail in this party, I think. Except for Callie.
Callie's the last person to enter because they don't want to go into this messy house. They already been through enough.
Oh. Okay.
Not
Usually my consultation fee is 3 gold, but I
I
believe I
produce a
can.
handful of rocks.
I think we can waive it this time. What's this about a mask and my name?
Who has the mask?
Do I still have the mask? If I still have the mask, I'll pull it out.
Yeah, sure. You pass it to her. She like takes a look over it. This is interesting. Tell me again where it is you found this.
On the dead man.
Yes, on our way into town, he, running something, a whole fuss, a fight, other masked individuals.
Mm-hmm. Well, from what I can see, this writing, the first bit, hid from eyes of mortals and gods, lies wither and Orestes rot. That one, that piece is purposefully direct. It's I'm not sure if any of you are overly familiar with the worship of Phoenix. That is a line from a paean to Phoenix. A paean is like a hymn, a song, a poem to worship a god. The rest of it, though, it not only is it a cipher, it appears to be an incomplete one. Letters look like they've been removed. It's impossible to decode without the rest of it.
So it is not yours?
No, it is
Why
not
does it
mine.
have your name on it?
You said this was on a returned.
Mm-hmm.
The mask is familiar. I have had dealings before with a return that went by the name of uh Vagris or Vagras. Vagris. I believe this was theirs. Um I don't know why my name is in it. Perhaps to help him remember my name. I don't know if you've had much interactions with the returned. They can be very forgetful, harder to hold purpose in mind, that kind of thing. So possibly they thought it important to not forget my name. Um,
Why would that be?
I wish that I knew. I've traded with them before. It could be something as easy as that, but um, I don't think I know that much. We had kind of an antagonistic relationship, I guess. But I couldn't imagine what it was that they were coming to me for. I think all that I really could help you with, Orestes, it could refer to a place, the court of Orestes. Um, it was a tomb of one of Phoenix's earliest mortal followers. The returned that came back, they all, owed something to Phoenix, and that's really all they had. But in the earliest stirrings of a cult of Phoenix, of those who had never died, um, Orestes was a master thief and an oracle, said to be able to foresee who would become a returned. Um, According to the myth, I mean, the site also holds Phoenix's silence. She holds up quotation marks, though no one really knows if that the name of an object or like a poetic flourish to the location. Um, the fact that this readable line begins the inscription, I guess I'd surmise that the key to translating the rest of it would possibly lie in the tomb, though the location is generally lost to history. Ancient tales kind of hint that it might lie along the Kaistanos River, which is not very far from here. I have heard recently there was an earthquake that dammed the headwaters of the Kaistanos deep in the Katachthun Mountains. The river's flow has been reduced to a trickle, and there's been discovery of ancient etchings, ruined structures hidden beneath the waterline.
Ooh.
Perhaps you might be able to find something there, but I'd be very interested to learn what it is you learn. I know not very much other than that.
That sounds fun. Hey, you go out, got me. Have an adventure, like you said. Right?
I'd also definitely be willing to pay you for any artifacts or rubbings or anything that you might be able to recover from the Court of Orestes. I'm a bit of a historian.
Yeah, I would love to do it.
Deal?
Yeah, I look at you, Demetrius, and say, we should go there.
He just grins and nods.
Akira? Hey, I heard something about water. I wasn't paying that much well of attention, but I heard water and I get paid a little bit, so I think we should go too.
I am interested regardless, but yes.
You all should go.
Well,
Okay.
I believe they said it was reduced to a trickle, so, the earthquake took its toll, so it's not much water anymore.
Not that much water. Hey, it's that. We're gonna have a little
Okay.
fun. Beast, Hallian, Aklon.
Are you all interested?
Yes, I think so.
It seems interesting. Bit of information could be ascertained.
What's
Beast?
your name, Beast? That's your name, really? Beast?
Did you give yourself that nickname? Be honest.
Cole Curry.
Yes.
Cole Curry.
Cole, if you're
Are
talking, we
you
cannot
muted,
hear you.
Cole?
Cole Curry. No!
Oh,
There we go.
Oh
no!
no.
I knew it.
Hello?
Cole Curry.
There he
Oh,
is.
There he
there you
is.
go.
It was one of those secret sneaky mutes. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry, Beast was saying he would see it through, and then what else? Oh, Beast, is that his real name? Okay. Yes, that's the name I've always been called. What did he? Oh, whatever. We'll go with that.
Insight check.
No, it's my check.
Oh, I have an advantage against those. Oh wait, no, I don't because I didn't pick
Oh,
that one up
shit.
at all. Never mind.
9. Did you give yourself your own nickname?
He appears to be not lying.
Okay then. Pretty badass.
But you wouldn't know either way, it seems.
It's a fine name.
Yeah, pretty badass if you ask me.
Yes, it is a formidable name. Well, if Theo says we should go, I say we should go. I would be happy to. Let's go.
Theo does a quick head count, looking at everyone and like counting them off. Yes, yes, we should go.
I should ask my brother first before I do anything major. I'm gonna summon my Durga. It's just like
Then
he just nods back and forth with each other. Yeah.
is it then even 1-to-1? Do you think?
Mm, at least for now. If someone were to die, then we'd have to find another.
Well, I won't let it be you.
Wink.
Hope you don't like. I hope none of us let each other die. I just think that's just like a thing we should talk about.
Oh, actually, on that note, if I were to die, feel no obligation to revive me. I do not seek for such
Hey.
frivolous coming back from the dead. It's really not part of my religious beliefs. I hope you will respect that.
Oh yeah, no, I totally understood that.
Absolutely. The natural course of life is to die.
We're just gonna walk up to me and say, Pat, I know it's hard out here. If you ever need somebody to talk to, let me know.
Oh, appreciated.
I'm
Likewise.
looking up to beefs.
I elbow Theo and wiggle my eyebrow.
Yeah, a mirrored response.
We're just over here being children about this.
It looks like every one of these little bits that we have looks like it's tremendously rehearsed.
You don't just wiggle your eyebrows at somebody.
I do when they do that.
Well, the river is probably about 3 days travel from here. Is there anything else? Any other questions you might have before you go that I might be able to answer? Or
We should find our way.
Yeah, no, I think we'll be all right.
You said that you are very busy, but what is it most people come to see you for?
largely for just potions and uh, uh, salves and the like. I am a follower of that one god, that Farika, and I'm very adept at various uh, alchemy and the such. Most of it is fairly petty, but it's a living. Beauty creams and anti-aging serums, that kind of thing. But my real interest lies in the secrets hidden in the world.
Have you found out many interesting secrets?
Unfortunately, not so much. But maybe that will change. Here, take this with you. And she produces a satchel. It is just a satchel, but it is proofed against the weather. Very. If there's anything that you find, it will house it quite well.
What sort of
Waterproof and the like.
weather?
Sorry?
What sort of weather?
Proofed against really any type of weather. Rain or snow. If it suddenly begins to precipitate flaming meteors, maybe not, but
That is not a secret you have learned.
no.
That
No.
that sort of weather is incoming. Good. I just want to make sure. Well, I wish you great luck in your business and thank you immensely for Satchel. It will certainly come in handy. And if you would like, as we are on our travels, we can spread word of your business.
Oh, that would be very appreciated. I'm sure I will find some way to return the favors.
Very
God,
well.
All right. Yeah, unless there's anything else y'all would like to do before you leave, you can set off.
Why would you help us?
As I've mentioned, the uh, hidden secrets of the world are uh, full and vast, and I do not get out much. But if there's something you can learn and impart that back to me, I would be very interested. Also, this involves me somehow, and I am worried to know how.
Yes. Well, we will honor your request.
Thank you.
let's get the
All
hell
right.
up out of here.
Okay. Y'all hit the road. Well, not much roads. You can take with you whatever supplies you'd like. You could take your cart, but you know that you're going to be traveling off road for a large portion of it, and the cows that pull the cart might not fare very well. So you'd probably be best off on foot. Um,
I don't have any
You-
cows anymore.
More where that came from.
Leave my, I'm gonna leave the girls at home. He probably just has a
Yeah.
simple bag. He leaves the hammer at home and brings his Biden with him.
all right. Doo-doo.
Anybody else?
I have everything I need.
And I put my hand on Demetrius.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, Theo puts his arm around Theo and grins and says,
Oh
"Die as
boy.
well." Y'all are gonna get so sick of us.
No.
It's not goddamn. That's y'all look so gay together. I mean happy.
Oof.
Yes, we are.
Quite happy.
See what? I don't know having that. Oh, oh,
All right.
good times.
Are you two comrades in battle?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
We just all fought together. I think we're all comrades a little bit. Ain't that right?
Certainly, but the kinship between them appears to be perhaps more than, you know.
What are you talking about?
I mean, this
Yes,
is
what
none of
are you
my
talking
business.
about?
I mean, you guys are obviously, I
Very
don't know,
close.
close.
Extremely.
That's the word.
We can be friends. You know, if we need a friend, we can be friends. I'm friends with Kira. We're good friends. So we can be friends.
Elbowing again. Elbowing Theo.
Yeah,
Wiggling my eyebrows.
Why do I keep seeing y'all do this? Y'all not hiding this. Y'all do it every time I talk to my friend here.
You wish to be friends? Good friends?
You'd like us to be subtle?
I don't understand you two. First y'all don't like forges, then y'all don't want. Y'all are doing something here. You smart folk always got. You know what?
I do not consider myself among the more intelligent, but flattered.
All right, y'all set out. Kea does give you a simple map that kind of points you in the direction of the spot where she circled that the rumored etchings existed in the beneath the water level of the river.
Look at this bountiful gift. Bag from Kaya. Perfect for holding map from Kaya.
Eventually, you cross through a vale that was not noted on the map. A shallow valley lies amid the rise and fall of the Catachton foothills. At the dell's far edge stands a great rock outcropping that looks vaguely like a satyr's face. The stones weep a steady flow of water which spreads into a serene sky blue pond. Willows grow along the water's shore, gently swaying in the breeze. You see this fairly small pond is quaint, but off to the side you see a what looks like an ancient fountain. Rubble around it, a well, and in the center of it a liquid that is pure silver.
Take a closer look at that.
Looks refreshing.
It's pretty silvery.
Somebody take a dunk.
You know I gotta take my dunk. It's fucking silver around here. What are you talking about?
If anyone would like to make a history check, they could. And then if you're investigating the silver fountain, you could also well, we'll get to that after the first bit.
Focus on the fountain.
Okay. Akira, you recognize after coming to the shore, after coming to the dry land, you did a lot of reading.
Hell yeah.
And at one point you did come across a story about something called the Pool of Life. You the tale that you heard says that the pool's sweet blue waters could grant visions of the drinker's deepest desires, and sometimes even fulfill those desires. And whenever I say the pool of life, I mean the crystal blue pond, not the silver fountain nearby. Callie, looking at the silver fountain, there's nothing to really investigate because it is opaque. You cannot see through it. If you would like to investigate it, you could rummage through it or something, but that's up to you.
We're going
Is
through it then.
Is it natural?
Here we fucking go.
It looks like the stones were put there, but it could be that they were put there to collect something that sprung naturally.
I'm just thinking if I can haggle my way into a nature check on this one.
No, you can make a nature check.
I'm just trying.
Yahoo!
I'm trying to see what's going on in this goddamn fountain.
I mean, you've heard of a substance called quicksilver before, and I mean this is silver, but who knows?
Say Tyler.
Yeah.
Can I look around and see if there are any like fresh tracks around this well? See if I can make any determination if anybody else has been here recently.
Yeah, sure thing. Make an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not rummaging through this fountain.
That's up to you.
I honestly, I'm going through this fucking fountain.
All right. Okay. Cool. Make a perception check.
Ah, shit.
No.
This is for feeling, not for looking.
18.
Okay. You also make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, I got you.
Oh,
10.
Okay. You in routing around very quickly. This pool is not very deep, maybe like 3 feet. And you find and pull from the pool a sword that was at the bottom. However, the liquid does poison you. So you are poisoned now.
Well, even with advantage, I fucked up.
As for Aklon, you don't really find any tracks nearby or anything fresh, but looking in the pool of life, you do notice like deep down, you see like animal and humanoid bones at the bottom of the pool.
Oh,
I found this nice sword.
And what
Oh,
did you lose for it?
fucking runny nose because it's nothing.
Are you well? You look a little.
A little hot. I know. I know.
Well, I mean that too.
Oh.
Feeling okay?
elbows,
The
elbows,
well.
elbows, eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows.
Yeah. I think I got a little sick. I think something got into the my wrist joint. I think. I
you
don't
got
know.
sick in your wrist joint?
Yeah, I got actually my joints that you can actually see that the joints are visible. Like the fire connects to my joints. That's what I learned through the anvil rod.
Come
Ew.
here.
Yes, I have learned many people working Forge get repetitive stress injury.
Oh yeah, you see these cracks? A guy punched me in my shit, and then I never let them heal, and they're all over now. They're fine.
Hey, here. I pull a flower out of my hair and offer it to you, Akira.
they take it.
Oh wait, I meant
Wrong
Kali.
person.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I
Akira
mean,
can have one too.
you can give them
Akira will take
five.
it.
It's very sweet of you. What the fuck? This is
Um,
this is a good looking flower.
when they hand it to you, they touch your hand and
Oh.
Oh,
neutralize some fucking poison.
thank you. It changes back to its regular, like bright orange.
All right.
Oh.
Theo. May I call you Theo? Or do you prefer the full Theodosius?
You may call me Theo.
Hmm.
I was curious, is the animal skeleton something that would interest you? And I point to the pool of life.
Okay.
Very generous, but no.
Very well.
They may stay where they are. They are perhaps not doing good down there, but they are doing no harm.
Oh, well, I thought perhaps you might be interested in how or why they got down there. So others might not meet the same fate.
Well, it is the case that sometimes creatures, and his eyes look over at Kali, find their way into places they should maybe not be.
Hmm.
We help them when we can, but there's nothing to be done for them now.
And what of the next creature that come wandering by?
Well, defense of nature is not against nature itself. Defense of nature is against those who seek harm.
Hmm. So you've already determined that this is natural. Interesting.
Perhaps not natural, but if not natural, then divine. And that should not be something I have any right to interfere with.
Hmm.
I expect the quality of the blade.
Yeah, it is very, very nice. It is extremely well crafted.
Okay, it's a nice little sword there. No, I got no cracks, no dings in it. It seems to be. It definitely got a heat treated very well. Look at this. Just because like point it at somebody like the sharp edge of somebody. Look at this. It's pretty good. Good sword. Good sword.
Careful while you point that.
Oh, I will. I will. Okay, I definitely will. But, put it on. Put in the strap of my skirt. Uh, why the fuck was there a sword in the fountain?
Hmm.
How you?
Is there anything special about it?
It seems to be crafted really well, as far as I can see. That's the most special part. It's very hard to find swords as good as these nowadays. Except at my forge, make sure you shop at the Butterfly Estate. We have all types of
No.
wares that you need. I'm sorry, I'm a business person. Okay, just I have to
Yeah.
try.
You should unshackle yourself.
Truly.
Hey, hey, I get paid to do what I love, so I don't care.
I eat an apple.
Yeah, that's a response. What the fuck is going on here, by the way?
So
I-
if we're still looking for the other half of this hymn or riddle or what have you.
I'm going to whistle and call a falcon to me and begin looking around. I'd like to do kind of a general perception check to see if there's any odd disturbances or like anything weird that is here besides this weird pond.
Okie doke. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay, I'm summoning my spirit again, so I will have advantage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, oops.
Okie doke. Yeah, you notice the outcropping nearby. There are 3 caves that open near the top of the rock formation. Um, and as you notice them, you do notice some shifting and moving in them. You get the feeling that something's watching you.
You said there are 3?
3 caves, yeah.
Okay, and is it only one that there's something within, or
All 3 of them.
oh, ooh. I have to check how this feature works real quick. Hold on.
I guess that takes a while. Never mind then. I will just whistle to get everyone's attention, and then point upwards, towards those 3 entrances.
I start climbing those rocks.
Oh my god. Oh god.
As you start moving towards, you can kind of hear a voice. Oh, sister, I think they may have noticed us. We better head on down and converse. And 3 forms flutter down on wings. Bodies covered in feathers. Not all over the place. These are quickly recognized as harpies.
Do they have tits?
Uh, yes.
3 of them?
Cool. This is great.
You
I
don't
like
know how.
it.
You don't know how much my fucking heart just sank.
Oh, wait, Oni wasn't there during that part of the last
Yeah.
unicorn.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Ice.
Warrior to Pags.
It's
Oh,
3
boy.
harpies, which means 6 tits. But the weird thing about it is that there's 1 harpy with 1 tit and 1 harpy with 3 tits.
Yeah, they're not evenly distributed.
Right. And so, I mean, it's still 6, but they're not evenly distributed.
Pardon us for watching you. I am Akno. This is Hakno, and that's Jamp. We are the
What?
seers of the pool of life. We are here to interpret your visions and help you come to terms with what it is that you see as you sip on the nourishing, oracular waters of this blessed pool.
Could I make an insight check to see if they're trying to get us to drink this water because it's fucked up?
Please.
Having seen all the bodies that are in there?
Can I make one as well? Or can I actually assist?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, you have advantage. I'm assisting.
Whoa,
All right. Oh yeah. Jamp is particularly bad, snickering and casting like obvious glances while Akano speaks. Yeah. This pool might show you something, but in the way that like you might see a vision as you drink like something bad for you. Hallucinations are not always visions.
They're
Speak
not
for
always not
yourself.
visions.
It is still very tempting, I must admit.
I put a hand on your shoulder and shake my head.
Bye, boy.
Pretty cool, actually. Yeah, stay right there. I'm gonna pull out like a sketchbook. Hey, I
Oh,
gotta
you
get
are an
ideas.
artist. Perhaps you should devote yourself to that instead of slaving away at capitalism.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Please, sir, step up and take a nice sip, and perhaps we can see what direction your future will play out, whether you shall continue at what you are doing or branch into a new artistic venture.
Hey, fuck off.
You know, that is most interesting way to see future, but not the only way. I have heard tell that equally effective way to tell future is roll bones of winged creature.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know what else is also very effective? Reading entrails.
I grow uncomfortable in this conversation.
Well,
please, we are but
me,
humble servants of the goddess Farika and her blessed pool.
my friends and I grow uncomfortable at you trying to make us drink from this obviously disgusting pool. Look, there are bodies in
Yeah.
it.
Yes, fuck off.
Yeah.
Whose pool did you say this was?
Goddess of afflictions and those things hidden in the world.
You didn't. Your mic didn't pick up the first syllable, so we just
Freaka.
heard "Huh."
Farika.
Freaka.
Mm,
Okay, see. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me two. Fool me 2 times. I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of you. You see, I don't want to do that.
oh. Mm. Yes, like I said, fuck off. Is anyone interested in the poison pool water?
Well, fine. If you shan't drink, then I guess we could just toss your body into the pool.
Or you could just fuck
It was
off.
such a bad comeback.
Perhaps we can still do each other a favor. You tell us where to find Kotavaristis, and we will not cause you any harm, and you can stay and lure the next people to drink your disgusting water.
We do not know anything about any court.
Do they
Perhaps
not
the
know anything
waters
about
will
court?
tell you.
What of the fragments of Elpis? Sort of shrugs.
Again, you say things that we have never heard of.
Oh well, then I think we're all safe to move along then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we can't just let you go. Then you'll tell people not to come to the pool of life and drink.
Okay, how about this?
One of us just
I
needs to drink, yes?
I'll take a sip of the water.
Holly,
If you take a sip first. See, look, you take a sip.
I drink the water.
Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh no.
Said the guy
Oh,
who just
yes,
shoved his arms
wonderful.
into the silver.
I didn't drink it.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please, Helion.
Oh
Okay.
my
About
god.
right.
You got advantage?
No. Oh, I
You
need to turn that
gain
off.
2 levels of exhaustion
Cool.
as you are overcome with drowsiness and mild hallucinations. Okay, yes. Please tell me, what do you see? You can make up whatever you'd like.
I am I actually having a hallucination, or is it just doing nothing?
You do have you get very sleepy and you do have flashes in your mind. Nothing that is actually divinely given. But you
Okay.
do hallucinate.
This is very strange. I see myself. I see my hands. They are around something. It is choking. Perhaps I should lay down.
Oh, take it easy.
I go to a bush and pick up a handful of berries to give to you. These are good berries, by the way. I'm using a spell slot.
All right.
I go to like brace up against him to kind of keep him standing.
See, yes, a vision. As we said, oracular waters. Please have a great day. no need for further aggression.
No interpretation?
Oh yeah, the interpretation. Oh, you said something choking. Could you make out any more details? Was it someone choking on being overwhelmed by all the things that they must balance in their day-to-day life, or
No, I don't think that is it at all. They are
Insight check.
choking on.
your hands around?
No. I am not strangling. That is different than choking. I think they are choking on blood, maybe?
Surely your divine gift can interpret a little more.
Yeah, I don't think they know what they're talking about.
We are here to help others work through their vision. We didn't have the vision. This sounds like a grave prophecy. That sounds very bad.
You don't
Yes,
say.
yes. What does it
Yeah,
I
mean?
foresee great doom in your future.
Ooh, what kind of doom?
yeah, like explain.
Great.
Fuck you mean
They
great?
all look extremely nervous
What
and are
does
trying to leave.
your goddess tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's all. That's all for today. Goodbye.
No, come back
It's
quickly.
not.
They
I want
start
to
to fly
know.
away.
This is not 30-minute time. Is that right?
They fly off back to their caves.
Why did one have like one titty and the other one has three?
They are harpies. That is how it goes.
Is that?
Yes, perhaps you would notice if you were not enslaved in the city at all times.
I literally do this for my own sake. Like this is I don't do this for a living. Well, I do, but like I don't need to.
You could always live off the land, and you would not have to live in misery.
I don't. I don't live in misery.
If you
I
say
just
so.
I like to do this.
Okay.
Do the little finger twirl next to the side of my ear and
Hmm. Let us press on.
All right, yeah, y'all continue along the path, following the map that Kaya gave you. Eventually, the day pitters out and the sun begins to set. As it does, you see rolling in a sudden and unexpected thunderstorm. Um, as this thunderstorm rolls in, faster than any of you can have time to set up a camp, you notice nearby there is a human man, not overly tall, average height, uh, dark skin, bald head, um, that notices you getting caught in the beginnings of the rain, and calls out to you, "Please come, join me in my camp. Very nice outcropping. Please, hurry before it gets to the downpour."
Insight check this fool.
Okay. I started
All right.
walking already.
He seems very trustworthy. As I mentioned before, like the laws of Xenia are very important. The laws of like hospitality, and you have no reason to distrust this person. Him
sure,
inviting
but
you,
anyone could just break a law.
not this isn't like a person's law. This is like, you, if this law gets broken, like the gods will divinely retribute. Like,
That's
They're
just like
very
a
bad.
cultural norm
Yeah,
It's
kind
a
of thing.
cultural thing reinforced by Heliod, the god of morality, that like if it were broken, like it's very bad for you.
the thing is though, like, what they are. See, like that's the thing. The harpies, I don't think they're well. They probably weren't lying. I think this guy's pretty cool, and we should get there. Plus, camper's not set up yet, so I think we should just do it.
I cast Druidcraft to make it rain over myself.
It's already raining.
Well, he was mentioning before it gets worse.
Okay.
Yeah, Akira walks over like to where the camp is, I guess, but like doesn't go under anything and just like keeps standing in the rain.
Oh.
We'll also stand with a gear with my bite and I plant into the ground.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, just traveling. I like to take in nature as it comes.
That's pretty cool. I think.
Honorable. Yeah.
Yeah, these two nature folks, they love it. I think nature's cool though. It's just like I'm not a capitalist. Okay?
Seems
You are.
you literally are.
Halion, Akalon, and Beast, are you all? Would you all prefer to be out of the rain? Or fur?
Coming. It will be a minute.
That would be ideal.
This I
Come,
agree.
come. There's plenty of room. As you draw closer, it is a very spacious camp.
All right.
If some of you would like, perhaps we could set up on edge, and then those that want to be out of their end could be, and those that want to be in their end could be. And that
Wow.
would give our friend what is your name, sir?
Asclepios.
It would
Asclepios.
As in
Give-
staff of?
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
I trot on in and like shake out my fur like obnoxiously.
It is nice to have company. I enjoy my time alone, but it is always nice to get to converse and tell me, what is it that brings you out here into the wilderness? Please, please, have a seat. I have warm drink, mulled wine, food, if you'd like it.
Oh yes, please, thank you.
Oh shit! Goddamn one. Yeah, caught in.
We are
Very
looking
generous.
for. We are looking for the court of Orestes.
Legend seekers.
Hmm?
Well, I believe you're on the right track.
You know where it is?
Generally, the direction you're traveling. It
Hmm.
should be a couple days travel.
Okay, couple days. Don't sound too bad.
Have you been there before?
Oh no, not personally. The river having died down, it hasn't been accessible in recent memory.
Because of an earthquake, yes.
That's what it seems.
Hmm.
Okay.
Do you have any tales of your journey that you wish to share?
Oh, nothing all too interesting.
I do have a bit of a puzzle that's been troubling me, a riddle. Perhaps one of you could help me solve it. I might be able to throw in a reward if you can.
Ooh, riddles. I love riddles.
Very well. Here it is. Okay. I look at you whenever you look at me. You see, but I see not. No sight have I. I speak, but have no voice. Your voice is heard. My lips can only open uselessly.
What?
How? Sorry. What intelligence score do we have to be able to answer this riddle? Because I don't want to just shout out the answer before anyone else has.
Mm.
Oh.
And can
You
you
put
post
that in
it?
chat.
Yeah.
Kelly, I think you might have some recent familiarity with this.
Silver. Sword. Harpy.
I'm sure Theo knows the answer.
The
Harpy is
figure Asclepios looks to you, Callie. Now, don't be flippant. This is no joke.
You think I'm joking?
You seem not to be serious.
Silver. I got a hint that it was silver. Was it water? I don't know.
Ah. Not flippant, just simple. Very well. Anyone else?
I look at Halion.
A reflection?
Ah. Yes, that's it. Very well done. Well, here, as I said, I promised a reward. He pulls a clasp in the form of a dragon skull, and as he brings it around, it oh, let me hold on. Yes. As he unclasps the clasp, you can tell that it is like the clasp of a cloak, but the cloak you cannot see until suddenly you can see it, and he passes it to you.
This is a very fine gift for a riddle.
Well, you are very fine adventurers.
Tries to wiggle the eyebrows again.
Do you have any other riddles?
None which are left unsolved for now.
Perhaps any undesirable enemies?
Oh, none that you're quite ready for. Perhaps we will meet again.
I see.
Okay, yeah.
Very well. Rest up. I believe you have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. And he goes and like takes a seat at a chair like at the edge of the outcropping to where he's just inside from the rain, just watching the storm. And yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end our session there, and we can pick up next week.